Hello, my name is Zombie Zero. Welcome back to the XCOM Files. This is session number 32. In the previous session, the fun that is going into shock for alien tech. Stressful.
And his name is John.
Also Rebels first, imminent John Cena is imminent. Yeah, totally new. It's not like he did, it's not like he just did it separate the other day. Right, previous session we went to into a certain notorious part of the Shock storyline where we raided a mini base. It took a long time. May have lost a couple pups, but we came out with various amounts of alien tech and some pretty high priority targets that I didn't know existed on that map because I like to think I purged all words. I like to think I purged every single thought of how dangerous that mission is out of my mind, but yeah, it left me scars. But it's September. Christmas gifts at Costco. I'm not gonna connect the dots. That's a thing. Between sessions, I got the Skywriter set up to deal with the Siren crews, allocated research, move some stuff around. A lot doesn't make sense about having a big explosive in the cave. I still have questions about that. Also, I am gonna link that clip. I'm not gonna play it myself. Yeah, hack that particular alien bugged the mail so much. Why he had a blaster launcher, I don't know, but I'm gonna forget about that thought and proceed with life. Anyway, what I forgot when I was putting people in the Skywriter, I forgot that we had a alien surgery ready from a random event. I just didn't connect the dots until I looked into what I have in my stockpile. So that means we can get medikits, and medikits are awesome. So that's in the cards. I mean, that's in the works currently. When we get to that point. FIB. Try Men in Black. Right, Serial Cults. Main focus of today is in a Siren cruise liner that has a bunch of Siren tech that we need desperately. Except I have to wait because the Skywriter just came back from a mission recently. On Whisper and Rainbow came back from some sort of training. Probably the Kung Fu if I were to guess, because it always takes a while to get done. People are still out for 12 days for some extended therapy from the Kyanite base. Also, Legends second, congrats. Can I do this yet? I can, but I'm not sure if it'll be dark or not. If it is, I'll just load it back to the start of the session. We've detected a Siren smuggling vessel posing as a cruise liner. Our job is to board it, apprehend the crew, and secure any illegal cargo. There's no escape for this one. We win or we wipe. As for setups, I brought Ghost and Tallyways along to be our melee. Ghost needs a bit of training, but they have the brain, they have the gift to use the melee, so that's what they'll do for this one. Tally has a katana. Katana does a metric ton of damage. Voice and physics have miniguns. Voice has a IX because why not at least have some fun for this mission? Felicia has an LMG, Mumbles has an assault cannon. I gave Hazard droid instruments just because I can, but P90. Eric has a tac launcher. Addercop has a rifle. And bullets are sniper for today. And mostly everyone has a knockout grenade because I do want to capture the guests on this on the ship. Digging this music though. Oh yeah, Tally also has a flame glove, and so does Ghost Wizards. Anyway, let's go run a party. That was a snazzy music. Right. From what I remember, we don't want to be where we're standing at currently because we can't throw smoke to protect us. Alright, first order of business, we need to get into these cabins. I did not realize that guy was looking at us. Anyway, we want to get into these cabins because we don't want to be outside in case fun happens. That's an Arasaka. That's not really a threat because he's not looking at me. Luckily. Also, Rebel pushing all the buttons today. Oh, and also our stash is outside, so we definitely don't want to be out here when explosives go off and such. Yeah, excellent. Open up pretty much, yeah. I honestly wish I could throw it and just delete this particular person, but there's also stairs here, so let's not be too hasty. I want it out. That'd be sad. Man, I'll do. It's gonna be a little bit messy, but at least everyone is able to get into a cabin. Well, maybe that's an option. I think if these guys can't use anything on their hands. Ba-ba. Okay, no one got blown up. Also, because we're indoor. Oh. Yeah, Sky's not gonna really do much because this is a multi-floor. There's multiple floors on top of this thing. Yeah, and that's why we wanted to hide, because there are. Anyway, that's why we wanted to make sure we were safe inside the cabin, because that would have ruined our days. We want to capture him. He's important. Gee, basically killed his friend. I mean, I'll take it. Guys, like, you're incompetent. Their boss is like, no, this guy's incompetent. Just straight up, just execute him. And we want him alive. We're gonna have to make sure he doesn't die because he's our priority target for today. Don't fire that thing. Pull out your scanner for now. You're gonna be on scan duty. No, I was gonna say I might be able to. This is a hallway. I can't throw a knockout grenade down there to make sure this guy doesn't cause problems. We know where he's at, and that's important. Guy does not want to move. I mean, he'll eventually bleed out. He'll eventually go unconscious from blood loss, but that's gonna take a while. Also, I'm not sure when you clip Rebel, but I'll look at it. I'll look at it after the stream. Yep. Oh, the friendly fire. I mean, I didn't think he had to use a reaction fire on us. So it's hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. But friendly fire is a feature. It can and will get people killed, but luckily it's one of theirs that soaked all those shots. Oh, heck you. Another, did they pick up? No, it's a different deal for rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. And of course, the guy with the LMGs is looking that way too. Because of course. That guy's been liquidated. Get throwing axe. I had to ask a question. I could probably backstab with a taser and probably run to a nearby cabin. All right, I have knockout grenades. Once again, I'm overthinking the situation. That's why I have knockout grenades on my person. Okay, so I'm overthinking it. He's gonna go down in a second, and we'll take his weapon. Down he goes. Thank you, knockout grenades. So you apply first aid on him, but that solves my captive problem at least. Oh, and you had IX. Man, you were ready for anything pretty much. 14 to grab ya. Good, he has to open this door for me. This one is stairs. No, it's a bulkhead. That's the body. We'll patch him up next turn. I'm watching these angles because there are stairs that go up and I think down, not just up. I think there's a stairway in one of these three rooms, I think. Nope, not that. I meant to pull Medkit out. All right, provide first aid. Drop this body. All right, at least the VIP is secure for now. Keep on moving up. Really, just is it just if that is a stairwell or not? No, it's a cabin. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I still have hikes I want to throw at someone, but soon. Just prayerfully in a way it doesn't get us hurt. Yeah, it goes upwards. Oh yeah, I dropped dart knives. I was gonna use them. Alright, fine. Yeah, backstab. Well, at least I got to have fun with my Desert Eagle.
Ooh.
Woo. I mean, Dragon Eagle. No, it's a Deagle. There is a Dragon Dagger, but I'm not saying when we. Well, I won't spoil the beans on when we would see one, but I know they exist. This is why we check our angles. Fortunately for me, I can't really do much with that knowledge. Why do I have an incendiary? Gonna decide to be that guy. He didn't panic, but he is on fire. Oh, so yes, Wilhelm. Guy's like, what the heck? I just took 2 steps and I got caught on fire. I was a Arasaka person. Yeah, that guy's probably gonna pass out in a second. Not that worried about him. It's also why I'm pretty much sticking to being in the cabins, because I don't want to be surprised because there's too many blind angles. You know I have to. Is it cruel and unusual punishment? Yes. Do I care? Not really. The important thing is I am willing these guys down. Did I do that and run? I can. Jeebus. I guess I almost had a rocket launcher on them. Well, they may just surrender next turn because
Dying on my hard crime man. Completed.
their VIP did get murdered. It is still captive. Just so anyone else, I don't want to be stepping out there where people step panic firing rockets about things. So let's chill in the comfort of our nice comfy cabins. Man, there's still a couple holdouts. I was hoping that was an actual person that went in there. Well, this edge. I was thinking for a second I might have been clever. Oh, hi. Really work for a sec sometimes, friend. Oh, my job here is done. So you know what? Just because we can. Okay, and the last people surrendered. Cool. People got stats. Don't need more SMG ammunition. Why not Reese? Right, because I haven't found it from the requisition file just yet. A couple Arasakas. I'll keep the grenade rounds. Think of a napalm. Oh, electronics. Actually, no, that's not really. It's beneficial, but I don't have a leader yet, so it's not really that really. It's not that great for us. Extra ton of boxes though. Goons can't tell us anything. And we got the boss. Ooh, to give us Travis. We could tell us. Oh, they could potentially tell us a special dossier. I think Heck Pups or Bloodhound. Yeah, Bloodhound leads to something that's beneficial. Anything else? Whatever that dossier is. Yeah, got a lot of the good stuff. Oh no, we don't have more throwing knives. Throwing axes, my bad. Because we got more people coming to the agency. Whisper's a senior agent, Eric's a captain, License a senior agent, and Rebel's a commissar. Deputy at a Hazard, Solid to Ghost Wizard and Tally, Field Medic Hazard, and Elite Hazard and Addercop. And I have a metric ton of the fun that hopefully gets us to the stuff we need, because that's a lot of potential pulls. Once that interceptor's done. We have a serial killer too. Illegal requisition file. We got information on the USP match. A modern pistol designed by Heckler and Koch by the US Navy SEALs and also used by German police forces. This version offers high quality sights and improved target tracking. Requires non-standard weapons to purchase. It's a gun. Can't really say much other than it's a handgun. Reinforced weapon box. This weapon box is of exceptional quality for maximum protection of the precious cargo. It's a box. Simple explosives crate. This box contains some explosives, usually for civilian use, or outdated. It's great. Pitchfork. This simple farming tool can easily be turned into an unpleasant weapon. It does kinetic damage for reasons. And it has some accuracy and power modifiers based on your melee stats and strength. And throwing. Question why it does kinetic damage, but I guess it's something that still exists even back from my first campaign I've done. Advanced outsourcing. Manufacturing certain advanced aeronautical equipment is problematic given our limited space and resources. Our new special arrangement with Vest allows us to order such equipment from their factories based on blueprints developed by us. As Tom remains the sole owner of these designs, so we only pay Vest to cover the material costs and working hours of their personnel, and a small fee, of course. But yeah, now the Master Driver Cannon we can purchase, and it's gonna make their game a lot more easier for us. Also, geez, those rounds do not come cheap, but they are just superior to what we can have. Expensive, but it's worth its weight in gold. Virtual headquarters. Has the stuff I transferred arrived yet? Not yet. Also, some of the stuff I've done is I bought a bunch of equipment for Area 52 since we had a large windfall of cash. Eventually they'll start going on missions now that they have storage and living quarters. All the stuff I want in life is just big projects, so just focus on Nanji. Actually, no. Change my mind. Major's gun. Job scientist? No. You know, I'm waiting for these guys to arrive so I can interrogate them. And Cape person? Cape gal. Alright, let's get some for now. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I need to, otherwise I'll be complacent. Initialize red, I guess. Just riding a Skyrider a little bit ragged, but it's fine. Strange Order insinuated itself into a peaceful village, turning the locals against us. We've seen this song and dance before, we just had to deal with some various aggravators. Yeah, I'll keep the knockout grenades on me. Maybe I can avoid killing puppers this time. Well, try, I guess. So Westman, that's a pup. How'd you get up there? You know, best not to answer those questions. Oh, so I forgot to turn the safety off. Please, I'll shoot the pepper. Right, I better not kill the pup, so carefully throw it to the pupper. And carefully throw that to that pupper. Okay, good. We may not have to kill puppers today. Safety off. Safety off. Okay. Now we just need to deal with the fun that is tasing civilians. Well, farmers. If the pilots wake up, then I'm not gonna have a choice in the matter of how to approach them. Oh, it was one of those buildings. No, I will say voice got destroyed into 6 today. Go help him out, Mumbles. I feel when a tank is just proceeding to just run to you, run straight to you. Okay, he jumped off the roof. Good, good. Cool beans. Oh, hi, that's where you're at. Okay, pacified. Oh, there's another farmer actually. I really don't want to kill it, but the puppers may be waking up any moment now. Have only had a smaller instrument of potential death. Actually, wait, I have an idea. Just eyes where these puppets don't wake up for one more turn. Why I do this? Okay, not what I was hoping would happen, but I need to aim for the window still, not the brick wall. Rabbit the pupper woke up. This is probably gonna backfire. I don't want to kill. I don't want any more pup murder on my hands. Nice. Did the other one wake up? Yes, it did. Yeah, that pup murder. I'm not really gonna. I'm not gonna. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have in my hands. Sorry, pup. Okay, well, at least it was negative 100 points. I mean, I think it would have been a net positive if we didn't actually, if we didn't accidentally rash and kill a farm by accident. Maybe it sounds anything. There are also the female farmers in Alien Harvest. No, actually, a second, I can just sell these guys. Assault for hazard, solid to voice, incapacitated to mumbles, lucky to our AI friend, and suppressor to voice. Stuff has arrived. Council's giving us another one of their agents. That's a marksman, cool. Magnum shred ammunition for the Magnum. We can make that now. Milker MGL acquisition. We know what that is. We can actually buy a napalm for it now. Equipment. But anyway, the Magnum ammunition for the Titanium Magnum ammunition, it's harder. I think it still has the same limitations, right? But it does more damage. Giant bombardier beetle. This rare form of a giant beetle is able to synthesize flammable gas inside its body. This gas is mixed with the creature's saliva, producing a dangerous and extremely repulsive fire missile. Fortunately, these creatures are extremely defensive in nature. Hybrid worker. Alien hybrid. Alien hybrids are crossbreeds between humans and sectoids, created for infiltrating and monitoring Earth, as well as various other tasks related to the alien invasion. Even though hybrids are obviously inhuman in appearance, they possess a camouflage technology that allows them to walk among our people undisturbed. The masters exercise a limited degree of telepathic control, but loyalty still largely depends on intimidation and indoctrination. The Hybrid Necro operates very much like human intelligence organizations and use Earth-based equipment almost exclusively. They literally are just half a mouse. Alien Harvest. The aliens have many uses for Earth's fauna. Animals are abducted secretly and returned with various organs removed. Cat mutilations are predominantly reported along with UFO sightings. This type of alien activity causes great concern for governments and considerable anxiety amongst the population. This type of activity occurs mainly in farming land. The theory behind the alien harvest suggests that alien races originally seeded the planet with its flora and fauna, and now they have returned to harvest they have sown. Also rip those cows. HMG acquisition. Heavy machine gun. The heavy machine gun lays down a devastating hail of gunfire, making it an excellent heavy support weapon. However, it's far too heavy for an average human soldier to use. Requires a license to DACA. Also, yeah, they're not kidding about the weight. It weighs a metric ton. But it does hit like a truck, 55 kinetic damage. It has some armor effectiveness. And 10 shot rounds, 80 round clip. I never really used it personally, but I imagine it probably is pretty effective. And you can get trade ammunition for it, which is probably the main important thing since our ways to trade ammunition are still pretty limited at the moment. And the fun has arrived. It's almost done. Done within a day. Cool. Okay. I do have the ammunition, right? Is it both in Area 52 by accident? I had a massive dark moment. Yes, I did. Those casuals aren't done. Just trying to see if there's anything important. Didn't I give HQ some research to do? I did. I know what they can have if I have a transporter already. There's 2 files. I mean, improved intercept would be fun given our massive amount of ally stockpile. Yeah, I mean, we're getting a free trip vest from squeezing info up that fix. I might at least know what it is exactly. Yeah, the cannon is obsolete. Ironically, we used it like once, but mass drive is the future. For now, that dragonfly is going. And then we're getting back our rover. Okay, inside the boxes I've been waiting on. Communicator, 2 data slates, laser rifle, a canister gun. cam pistols, metric ton of batteries, heavy cannon, 2 MIB crates. Dang, I was hoping for multi-tool or the welder. Plastic pistol, secret files, a star weapon. Interesting. Yeah, no welder, no multi-tool. Sad. Oh, wrong place. I mean, the mid bosses could have what I want, I think. Anything else that I need to unpack? Base players, no. The reinforced box, yeah. Other one had dynamite, which also, yeah. That's you. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, I know what I need. What's it could be done at database. Day project. I mean, I spread my research pretty thin, but I do want that Roomba done at some point. Laser weapons. The lasers have been around for decades. Alien technology allows for design and use of practical laser weaponry, which is in most ways superior to kinetic weapons. We can now research laser weapon construction. And more importantly, we can actually start producing the laser rifle. Message from Magma about True Ammunition. To Axon from Magma Corp. Commander of the Magma Corporation is very interested in that titanium ammunition developed. If you share the specifics with us, we'll supply you with new wondrous merchandise, fully compatible with our leading products. If you want to agree to this offer, just complete the shared titanium ammo tech report. We can or we cannot. Dr. Farmer. Staff input laser weapon safety. I know the laser technology is fun and all, but I need to lay some ground rules. 1. No using lasers or graffiti walls. Stick to a permanent marker. 2. No using lasers as a really effective PowerPoint workstation tool. 3. No using lasers as toys for test animals. It's only cute until they catch the red dot. 4. No putting prisms on lasers for a disco ball effect. I swear to God, if I find out who did this, I'll put them up for execution. Fine. Don't we start to research the clip though? I just sworn I had to research a clip for the laser rifle. Oh, constructions for the Hydra laser. Maybe I don't have to research the clip for it. Or alien laser rifle clip depends on alien laser. Do I not have the ammunition? Not that. No, I have the clip. Oh, it's on my list already. Duh. It's on my list next to the whole medic thing I need to do to get to the medikit. Okay, this thing's armed. I've also seen an outpost. This is an outpost of the Lotus. I have to wait till daytime now. People have been claimed. And these people on that base will do. How about I pull the Bloodhound research off that? I guess Bloodhound or the one dossier I'm aware of would be fine, I guess. Anyway, let's go mess with some ninjas. Cave Girl. Can I say dossier on a Sigrid von Hagen, the Dark Knight affiliate with zombies? Involved in crushing a peasant rebellion in the 1500s and very efficient at the job. Allegedly, he met an untimely end at the hands of a witch whose sons he had slain. She cursed him with vampirism, and he stalks the woods to this day in his quest for blood. In reality, he's a anomalous tomb guard who commands an undead horde that sees humans as little more than zombie material. Although he is a zombie, we expect him to be cunning, calculating, and also painfully direct. Why is he back now? Question mark. Interpol's been notified. Well, I mean, it checks out about why that was locked behind Tomb Guardians. That checks out. Do I have any more captives to squeeze? I have a Technomad. What sounds most shed? Oh, hybrid potentially. Oh. Area 52. I still have a Westman. Oh, they're already being squeezed. Alright, outpost of the Lotus. There will be a stealth ninja on board somewhere. Okay, as funny as it is having that, I need to actually have an actual gun for you. Hey, Ezra. Oh, come on in. We may have stormed in a Siren cruise liner, but unfortunately we did not get the two things I was hoping to get from the loot boxes. That's such as RNG sometimes. That down. That's fine. Well, there's a ninja. It's just at the stealth ninja. Oh yeah, I did give you a rocket. I'm oblivious sometimes. Don't mind me. Yeah, you know, rockets to play around with the ninjas. Of course. I probably can't see this person, right? Yeah, because that'd be fun, and fun is always banned. Alright, so what do I see? That's an Uzi. That's an Uzi. First up was Snub. Snub action. And there's the outpost over there. This is probably going to end badly, but I do want to see if I can fire a rocket into the outpost. I should be able to. Well, at least I got fun to land it near the area. I killed 3 things. Don't fire that thing, but look that way. Alright, well, at least we made a good first impression, I guess. As always, I'm always curious about where the ninja's at, the stealth ninja's at. Because as we've shown out time and time again, melee can indeed kill. I'm surprised that shot I didn't get someone injured, actually. I forgot to turn his anti-crop safety off because he was facing toward the enemy. Rocket goes in. There is something to our side. Oh, it's a regular ninja. Just for my own safety. Ray, you managed to tear apart that bush. Congrats. Okay, there's no threat of ninjas in our immediate vicinity. You're lucky I can't throw this turn. Did jack all. Anyway, there's a method to my madness. As I've shown off in the past, incendiary grenades are a good way to detect the stealth cheese. After all, it's sort of hard to stealth when you're on fire, and vice versa. Ow. Someone with a QBU out in the distance. Oh, never mind. It was just a superficial scratch. Must have just highball on the front plate. Oh no, they're shooting at the tank. That's a ninja. There's a witch, but we don't really care about her except for our alpha striking her for dropping enemy morale. Just a maelstrom of just smoke and fire from the shrapnel. Well, replay fire to that particular part of the map. Done with explosives. Okay, I should be glad that one didn't actually hit or kill someone. I just casually hip fire from across the map. Ow. Casually get shot in the back. The fun again is until someone gets shot in the back with a snub, probably. Okay, once again, they're killing their own by accident. I'll take it. Well, the tank can only go in one direction, so back that way you go. As her Bella gets some revenge. Those are us. And that's the tank. That did, Jack. Who didn't move? Actually, Mubbles, but that's fine. I think ordinarily, oh, that guy didn't die. Oh, he's going to in a second. This probably would have ended the mission because we killed the witch, which is their leader, but ninjas are resilient and will never surrender. It kind of would make life a lot easier, but yeah, it doesn't really work that way. I'm gonna assume since they're still at the outpost, so over there maybe. Nope. Just have to rely on the age-old tactic of just blind fire. Do I have any more cinders? I have a rocket. Well, Ninja wasn't over there, but more fire is more fun. That probably was a ninja. But I threw knives and he decided to cut the tank in half. That's why tanks are awesome. They could just... What? I mean, realistically, they probably would bounce a throwing knife, but... If it was someone that wasn't at the tank, they probably would have got one tapped. Also, boys got some bravery points from patching up, I think, Bald? Dank. Stars, strobles. Man, they were loaded. 21 money briefcases and a money bag. Yeah, we found the cash. I could say it's ka-ching. Bombardier to Eric, Saul to Bald, Icicle Killer and Hunter Killer to Ren, Lucky to Ren and Outercob, Execution to Ren, Mastery to Rocket Launcher to Hazard, Mastery to Attack Launcher to Eric. Suddenly I have more cash than I know what to do with right now. Actually, I know what I can do with this cash. Although I think at this point I'd be waiting for... Yeah, I'd be waiting for Virtual HQ, which probably takes up a metric ton of cash. Suddenly just loaded. I'm not diving into a lair again. Life form. You know what? Sure. Local inhabitant found dead. It's a singular critter. Oh, and I forgot Bob got injured, so Bob's on the ship. Yeah, Bullfrog. A singular frog. Actually, the tank is probably immune to getting hit by the frog. Yeah, maybe. What makes bullfrogs dangerous is they're tanky and they have a stun attack. Oh, we just outright killed it. Oh. Lucky to Ren, Cavaliers, everyone evolved. That being Rumble and Hazard 6 so far, which is bravery points. As well as bravery for Attica, because that's their third Cavalier mission. Yeah, Eric is out for 2, Bald's out for 4. And Aaron, people are still need R&R for a week from the survivors of the the bug outpost. The Whisper and Ghost Witcher's back on. Yeah, keep the jump set, I guess. Those people have arrived. Well, they were a good saboteur, but they have a really... Their side strength leaves a lot to be desired. And the martial artist is really good at the job. But they can be bio-enhanced. Since it qualifies to learn Kung Fu. And Memos can go to flight school. Cool. Oh, I forgot to put the pups in training. Oops. Orders are done. Syndicate experiments. Interrogating the scientists who work for Syndicate gave us some leads concerning the monsters roaming the Earth. In fact, the organization seems responsible for a good deal of these appearances. While our motives are yet unclear, we must find one of their cloning laboratories and intercept enough data to uncover the global conspiracy. New objective: find secret files of monster experiments. They should be found as Syndicate scientists in their secret base. MIB crate. This box is protected with alien tech, which makes it virtually impossible to force open without destroying the contents, and a good part of our workshop. We don't have the resources to hack the device, so our only option remains being very careful when prying it open with industrial machinery. Opening an MIB crate always yields a unit of E-115 from the explosive charge. Hadrix gun. This techno-spiritual artifact dispenses ectoplasmic gas, which has an effect similar to a ghost attack: weakness, hallucinations, incapacitation. The device is operated partially with psionic abilities, which influence accuracy and firepower. So this was the weapon that Hadrix had on his person back when we did that special Dalzier mission. It does side damage, which ghosts have an extreme weakness to. Also, I do like the ammunition. It's pretty much just a little evil orb. It requires side strength to... It has a modifier for side strength and accuracy, fire and accuracy, and it does more side damage as you get more side strength. But it pretty much kills ghosts. And Ayo. From what I remember, it can also be used as an impromptu like stun device, because psionic damage is something that most things don't really have a resistance to. Because it's pretty much like like getting hit by a ghost, it tends to make you stun or just panic or have a really bad day. Alright, see if I get lucky in these crates, because these crates can have a lot of various things. They can have alien tech. They can have ammunition like MIB tends to carry. It can have a lot of good things. And I'm hoping to at least pull something that's relevant for us. As soon as those smart magnums were done, because those are precious to me. put the rest on the medic because we need to know about him at some point. Magnums are done. The mid boxes. Laser cannon and cause. Well, I did try my best, but that's not really. Well, the cause is the cannon's fine. The cause, yeah. Haven't really been using the cause weapons. I mean, the Black Ops cause. Which is ironic because I used it plenty of times from the first campaign. Right, make me another Hadrix gun. Moose is back. They're pretty funny. Institutionalized guy, but they're good at their job, so can't really complain about that. Well, I'm back from learning Kung Fu, because that tends to take an eternity. In fact, while I'm thinking about it. Moose can showcase, well, it's not really showcase. But Moose can go pick on the cult matters. Is there a pilot missing? There shouldn't be. Wait, does he intercept? Oh, I think I know why. I think this actually does require someone that has flight school training on them. Yeah, that's the kicker. So you do need flight school training to operate the interceptor. It just doesn't restrict you on it just doesn't restrict you. Is a kicker. Lunatic in Fiji. Local authorities are forms of extremist and self-styled vigilante. Details procure, we suspect extremists could be something inhuman? Oh, I just realized the name's different. It's not Lunatic or Madman. Once again, read or die pretty much.
Dying on my hard crime man. Completed.
Yeah, pretty much. Read or die. It's the X-Files. It's not X-Files. It's the X-Pirates away, but it sort of is something to FC man. It is something that is sort of true for Files. Okay, that's patrol. Go have fun. R versus Mess Driver. Yeah, about what I expect. Just one tap. That sort of sucks. I was gonna have Moose. Hello. I was gonna have Moose go try to get some bravery points, but yeah, I forgot that whole That whole update to 3.9 requiring flight school training. Oh, it was they were playing a mission actually. Engage. So that means I'm gonna have to have Moose pepper spray some civilians. Well, pepper spray some farmers or stuff to. Can he get to that? They're gonna have to get some bravery from pepper spraying or some other stuff. Yeah, patrol. The other one? Oh, no, right. They see it. Yeah, the classic music. Alright, well, Interceptor did its job. Back to base. Yeah, and Rainbow got the bravery points. Go. Make those knockout grenades because we're probably going to need them considering we're going to be using some for this, probably. The Siren Fixer. British members of a Siren, mostly involved in alien tech smuggling, bribing, and wasting a pathetic life on drugs and other fine aspects of life. Their combat skills shouldn't be a problem for our agents, but the titanium vests they often wear and exotic weapons can cause some trouble. Also, cigar, because, of course. Gave us a dossier on a Lucifer Romanov, a freedom fighter affiliated with revolutionaries. Romanov spent his entire adult life fighting in various banana republics against corrupt capitalist governments. His legendary combat skills, leadership abilities, and physical feats drew the attention of several secret organizations who wanted him kidnapped for various reasons, but none of the kidnappers ever returned. Status: wanted for hire. I think that's supposed to be Rambo, but I'm not sure on that fact. Gas mine manufacturing. It's a landmine filled with pressurized lethal gas. Manufacturing requires promotion 3, non-standard weapons, incendiary grenades, explosive license, a workshop, and knowledge on how to make gas grenades. It's like the anti-personnel mine, except this will probably just turn you into a dead person. 80 choking damage when you have innate weakness to it sort of would just drop you. Westman. Really long text entry. But 80 choking damage with 400% weakness to it. Not that confident on how much damage that could potentially do with the extra weakness, but it would definitely just drop someone that's even within the out of range of the gas mine, probably. Red Moon Curse. Among a plethora of legends told by Westmen around the world, there's one which seems to be particularly popular and also taken far more seriously than one would assume. The tale of a cursed barn. Apparently, once upon a time, a vengeful spirit cast a curse on foolish villagers who had desecrated an ancient place of a lunar cult. They were decimated by their own farm animals, and even all the buildings were supposedly turned to ruins. Except for the barn where the calamity started. It vanished completely. Now they say that during full moons, the barn reappears in random places in the countryside. Its walls as red as the moon that placed the curse. And woe to anyone who would wander nearby. They would be trampled by ferocious cows or pecked to death by bloodthirsty poultry. We can now research a Code of Apocalypse. Judged farmer. Told us about a female farmer. It's a farmer. Yeah, I'll get done in due time, I guess. I'm more curious about this different text description, so. Dark One Rampage. Local authorities inform us about an extremist and self-styled vigilante who started a terrorist attack to bring the populace attention to the ongoing secret war and the existence of aliens and other horrors. However, the details are peculiar, and we suspect the extremist could be something inhuman. Whatever the case, we must apprehend and eliminate him before he kills too many people. Consider him extremely dangerous to your agents. Also, I thought I fixed this. Actually, no, because Whisperer. Well, either way, gas grenades in. As funny as it is, I don't want to actually overkill. I don't want to turn this terrorist into mulch, preferably. Type detail. I must have I must have forgot to load an 8-person, or I put them in training and I forgot to double check that. I was gonna say, sort of like the whole details of like different zombie infestations. Like there's a major one which had the infectors, which I didn't want to spoil. I'm not sure what's different about this though. Other than civilians already dying. Oh, you have a Thrasher in your hands today. And you're... Yeah, that's the shield. Well, they weren't kidding about peculiar. Means that means I'm about to get rid of shield before I actually do stuff to it. Preferably while getting hit by a Thrasher of all things. Why a Thrasher of all things? I mean, I guess it could be worse. Actually, the buffer. I want to sort of open this up so that the melee can go and try to stun this thing. Okay, change of plans. Whisper, take something else. What should I do? Know what a red shield is resistant to? It's a laser gun. Do some sort of explosive at me. I think it's fine. Didn't break the shield, but I made an entry point. Before I do that. Shield's still up. I mean, worst case, I could just have the tank just hug the bad man for a second. Shield's still bloody active. That's probably what I have to do for this turn. Because I'm not sure. It doesn't have a melee weapon. I'm not sure about if we can do it this turn or not. And if I can't kill the shield, then I can't really use conventional stuff to knock it down. See what happens. Oh no, it's punching a tank. And the civilians are shooting each other trying to get to the apocalypse, dude. And things I do to make sure we can capture stuff. Shield's still up. I'd rather you try to face the thing, because if we don't, then we are gonna get destroyed by that Thrasher. shield is down finally. The area where the big explosions happen. This is not that map, luckily. It's just an industrial railway. I don't like this.
Dying on my hard
And I just
crime.
wanted to stun the dude. That was, yeah, that was that turn, of course. Alright, fine. I refuse because I can. But I'm broke. I'm more curious what this thing could tell us. I'm more curious about knowing what this thing is than it is trying so much to just outright just minigun this thing to death. That being said, wasn't I expecting the a madman or maniac or whatever to have a shield, so that's the one thing I'm just curious about, honestly. No, Sternmer will not say the Konami code. I have no idea what happened right there. Must have had a gas line.
I'm in danger.
You're always in danger. Alright, for the sake of I don't want to redo a number of things, I just am curious if we can actually stun this thing. Broke its shield. Okay, let's try plan B and not... Did I bring stun devices? No, voice has them. Need explosives. I mean, it's funny, but I'm not that desperate to explode the target. Or my GW had one too. I mean, if that doesn't knock it, if that doesn't make him go unconscious, we can probably get him next turn. Oh, that did not. Also, because I do smoke, I can't really see this person, which sucks. There he is. The shield is broken. Okay, just took 4 knockout grenades, hit just 1. Wait, there's more? Or did it wake up instantly? Oh, I call shenanigans. I definitely knocked you out. He has no gun. Wait, does that mean he took his gun? No. I call shenanigans on that. I definitely knocked him unconscious. He had a pistol whip the guy next guy. It says shenanigans. I mean, I'm not saying the word, but I'm saying he is definitely unarmed. Therefore, he fell down on his butt after getting knockout grenade multiple times. But that particular word is being called multiple times is what I'm trying to say. And then Ghost gets beat into a pulp. Hey, you're just... This shielded individual is just not having any of it today. Because I know what's gonna happen if I try to do this again. I'm gonna try to. Maybe just jump him from the front and not just try to go right into his face. Not go to his backside. And you guys still lost that fight. I'm just astounded that it survived. I'm just astounded that it survived getting getting hit by so many different stun attacks. Bruh. This is getting comedy of errors or just funny, if anything. Well, now he's bleeding. I think the shield actually did break again this time, yeah. It's just how many health do you have on top of that shield? Answer is a lot still. Yeah, everyone is casually just going clubbing. Thank you. You know, multiple knockout grenades, multiple stun sticks, ghost spirit someone getting beaten to a pulp. Actually, no, that explains it. It ran out of Thrasher ammunition. That's why it didn't have a weapon in its hand after we knocked it down once. Is there anything you could tell us exactly? It was your analysis. You could tell us what a red shield is, which don't really have that much knowledge on. Okay. Also, more knocker grenades are needed. Assault to Whisper and Atacop, Battle Scar to Whisper and Atacop, Elite to Whisper and Atacop. All the trend here. I'm curious what the heck a dark one is. But it's only midnight. Oh, it's probably bedtime for Rebel. I'm assuming more boxes are more boxes. More stuff is happening with your delivery stuff, but enjoy your sleep. I mean, it's only midnight, and I actually do want to get more than just a couple missions in. Ghost Withers out for 3 days, Whispers out for 5. Alright, not Rebel. What was the Sour Web Lair. XCOM Virtualized Headquarters. An improvement of the standard headquarters, operating with a state-of-the-art AI core. A smart efficient research facility allows for 5 additional scientists, and its machine learning capabilities allow for better analysis of UFO sightings, more efficient detection. It's required for certain advanced facilities. It's expensive. We can now research the huge storage supply, wing facility, and drone bay miniguns. Another life form. Moose, Bald, and Eric. Anyway, what the advanced facility virtualized headquarters is it allows you to have automated defenses. That's the main thing. It also did require robotics, so sort of want to build it, honestly, just for the sake of we have the cash, but I'm gonna need cash. Wait, am I gonna be in red a little bit? I'm a million in the red because of the interceptor. The other interceptor I just built. Alright, fine, never mind. I build that, I'm gonna be broke. I'm gonna be broke. People went missing in the vicinity, some were found butchered by some critters. You know what, sure, Moose can have a minigun. Live a little. Today we are hunting Mongorns. And that's a reserve monkey. Right, don't fire that, look that way. Okay, that monkey at least went unconscious, cool. Take a kneel. Alright, problem solved. You even caught a Mongarn. Saw also Ren, as well as Ice Cold Killer, Hunter Killer, Lucky, Mastery the heavy weapon minigun, and Elite to Eric. Jason's back. And we're almost out of we're almost out of therapy for that one mission that should not be named again. You can go to wait. Oh, you can't learn to be a pilot because you have a lot of bravery points. Cold infiltration. Oh, there's a Dagon. Okay, there's a Dagon matter, so that still exists. I know I transferred some agents. I need to try someone that actually has a flight school training. Okay. Here's Bound Hands. Alright, Bailey, you're promoted to running the interceptor at their base. I can find you. Apparently there is a matter I'm missing that's over there. Oh, what is this? Just infiltration. Well, that's not what I'm looking for, but that's matter number 5 I missed. Oh, that matters. Okay, I understand now. I'll resolve that in a second, but there's a matter on the island itself. I'm so surprised that can exist to some extent, because again, I thought we exterminated the last matter a couple sessions back. It's technically daytime. Gotta go to work. I will still be here. I thought we were done with the Dagon Knights, but I guess I was wrong on that fact. Again. At least this will be straightforward compared to the Lotus matters that we tend to have to deal with. Target acquired. Yeah, just casually just tearing down the entire kitchen. It's kind of doing its best to, well, I would say improve property values because we're dealing with the occult, but I think it's the opposite effect actually. Oh, I found a cultist. Well, a cultist, I guess. Oh no! It shot across. It shot a crossbow at my tank. Where? Yeah. That one has panicked. I would have thought that would have technically did the job. Guess not. Yeah, I did though. Cool. And that's surrendered. Cool. Nice and painless. Yeah, we already established these guys can't tell us, but these guys can't tell me anything, unfortunately. Solid to voice, looking execution to the AI, and trooper to hazard. Yeah, but there's a matter at the island itself, which is probably why I didn't notice it. So many matters. At least these are little matters that are not upgraded matters, that could have the reinforcements. That's matter number 6, by the way. Okay, so we found, at least on the bright side, we found the 2 missing matters because there was up to 7. And matter 7 was the Dagon one that was in our backyard. Oh, that one took 2 rounds. Alright, back to base. No experience, unfortunately. So Forest of Lotus base. 2's a Red Dawn. And I think 3 and 4 was a Lotus and a Church of Dagon Manor. And then there was an Exalt one over here at some point that we got rid of. But I think anything that's affiliated with Exalt's gone officially. And matter number 6 is definitely the last Dagon base. Okay, congrats, Millie, you're the one and only person that could operate that interceptor. Have fun. And Mumbles is back. Can anyone else be trained? Caught up for now. Lotus is doing Lotus stuff again. Okay, at least this time we caught them. Zero's back. Line drone. An alien drone repurposed for use by human AI units. It's equipped with the same fast-firing laser weapon as the original design. So now we can have a room of our own. So since we didn't know the stats of it, actually I think we probably had the stats when we researched the Roomba wreck, but Aruba has 34 armor and all sides except the underplate. Has resistance to gun, to laser. It is weak to electrical, cutting, and EMP damage. But the Roomba can fly. Now we can make our own. I don't want to advance the zombie plot. It'll be on the list, but whenever I find a Hydra laser, because I unfortunately haven't found a Hydra laser. Okay, I'm not gonna question it. I guess that would have been something I'd had to research if this campaign didn't start at version 3.8. Or maybe it might be required for the Kasune. I will think about it. It's not really important currently. Manifestation sites. Oh, these are bad stuff. Backup grenades are done. I can make a single Roomba in 3 days. I'm not sure which one to get to first, so just send them both. Yeah, it's everybody's HQ. Dark one. Imp. This being possesses lightning reflexes and malicious intelligence. Its most notable characteristic is the ability to throw balls of fire nearly continuously. This ability is a psionic feat, showcasing the energy potential of Psi. Like Oblivion Human, there is something fairly familiar in its hateful eyes. Kyanite Engineer. Kyanite. Kyanites are a sturdy alien race, very well suited for menial work in harsh environmental conditions. They prefer to live in underground compounds and would be harmed by sunlight, if not for their ocular implants. Their intelligence is average, but they are more than capable of waging a war against mankind. So nice specs. Abductor. This vessel is equipped with an examination room for performing horrific experiments on human subjects. The victim is normally paralyzed by telepathic powers, but remains conscious while on an operating table. It's a classic of UFO defense. It abducts you, that's what it does. We can now research alien engineers and advance the Shock storyline, which I definitely want to do. Requisition file. We got information on the Sten. An SMG designed UK during World War II as a low-cost mass production weapon. As such, it still remains popular with various criminals and insurgents. Uses 9mm ammunition. Is it SMG? Checks out. Council's giving us even more people to work with. I just want to get past this invasion thing because I don't want to do a second mini base. The first one already freaked me out, already rattled me as it is with the whole blaster bomb incident. Did I transfer the files over? Oh, I had secret files. Well, they can go over there as well. I forgot I got those from the crime cruise. Level 1 spy. I could definitely appreciate that we get random events that give us council people. It does sort of streamline the whole having a barracks of competent people, since these guys start with combinations. Hybrid hideout. We found a hybrid hiding place. Apparently they use it to coordinate their subversive activities in the region, conduct secret agent meetings, and supply their agent network. Covert stuff. Definitely a new one, I think. Okay, we're back to being sane, so I can send myself and Thorn and Bob. Alright, time to go on the covert op again. About 30. I'm curious what this is, because I don't recall ever doing a hybrid hideout in my previous campaign. Also, I'm definitely gonna have to code a local manor situation because they're starting to get a little bit out of hand. Same description, looks like. All right, we were on the. Some of these people were from the mini base. Tell you what, Whisper could head to VSS. They could be our covert sniper for today. Oh, and it only has one of the flame clips actually. Gun. Knowing it's hybrid, its scenery is not going to be advised, I don't think. Am I missing a tracker? Yeah, Tally doesn't have one. No, not pepper spray. Flame Lip, VSS, Deagle and Throwing Stars. I mean, I guess Storm could have some as well. There already much I can really add to this list if anything. Alright. Oh, you're kidding me, game. That's a laser SMG that's looking at me. I'm actually curious if I could just throw stars at it and it'll just one tap it, because I'm pretty good at throwing. The answer is yes. Sorry, part of me was paranoid because AMLs do have shields. Actually, that's not a... I'm pretty sure it's just a grunt. Yeah, the other ones are grunts. The red one might have been something special, but I did not want to get hit in the face with laser SMG at close range. I'm not sure what the red one was specifically, but sounds like a feature me problem. Where are we on this map and how big is it? There's probably a good chance that Tally and Bob are going to be out in the open somewhere. And I did not... I actually did bring smokes. And top secret files. Okay, I did bring smokes. I'm not that much... I'm not that inept. Something in there. That's that's a big chemical gun. I've seen blue before. I'm unsure what rank it signifies. I don't think this is a time to really try to ask that question, so... I won't ask that question for now. That's not a worker. That's not really something I need to capture. Okay, I need to be more careful. I was gonna throw I was throwing it to try to break the thing. I didn't mean to almost murder one of my own dudes. I'm just an here and just try to just throw it out. definitely had knowledge on them. Oh, I recognize this. Well, that's probably the objective. I also recognize that module. Which is probably the area I need to actually go to. Oh, that's a lot of friends. Got hurt through the bulletproof coat. Takara. That probably explains why that bounced. Okay, I changed my mind. Throwing stars at the ready. Proceed to ninja the heck out of those guys. I mean, he broke his shield. You should be able to knock him unconscious with a punch, right? Kung Fu. Okay, well, as much as I can explore it by himself, he should be fine. I need to patch up Whisper. Or at least try to. No, I patched up somewhat. I have a feeling the red one was important. Because I don't see any other one. I just saw the one. Now it looks like this building isn't probably occupied. I was thinking it might have been because I know for sure this is a special module. I mean, special building. Right, I should probably patch up this person as much as I don't want to. somewhere out there. Oh, so don't mind me just breaking down walls with my bare fists. It's fine. Oh, that's where you're at. Well, that's definitely a mission. At least we got some captives and Whisper got some bravery points. Well, new alien thing to research and use to our own purposes. And the chemical list says actually get something that's pretty relevant, actually. The blue one's a soldier then. Got it. Understood. Yeah, we really exhausted the intel, the secret files. That means we could actually just start selling these for cash. Keystone and Patient to Whisper, infiltrated to myself, to Thorn, Bob, and Tally, and Traditionalist to myself. Japan's classic weapons designs are just as good as modern ones, if only the situation's right. Airlow increases stamina by 1, as well as alternating between throwing accuracy and firing accuracy by 1. Or, you know, throwing ninja stars at people as is part of my namesake. Drone Bay miniguns. This building adds 8 autonomous robot guards, which are deployed automatically in case the base is attacked. This variant's armed with miniguns. So something special for if we somehow have the advanced headquarters built, I mean virtualized headquarters built, you can have automated defenses should your base get attacked. Inside the requisition file. Desire Ugg. This weapon fires standardized 556 NATO ammunition with great accuracy. Its advanced targeting system makes it more precise, but also a little slower to fire. It has better armor penetration than most rifles. It's a Promo 2 gun that also requires knowledge about any other NATO firing gun. It's a gun. The transmitter should come before I need them, right? Yeah. Top secret files. Because it's almost 1 o'clock. Pretty much just it's war mission. It's war mission. But we're at least getting to the end of the month, possibly. Strange magician is set and San Domingo claimed to have found and tamed a strange wondrous creature she would show to the world during her next show. Council salvagers are suspicious, and we have the critter. It's a rat. Have I already researched the rat? I have. Alright, I just have to research XCOM rats. Well, I did say if I ever did get a rat, I would do what I said I was gonna do. It'll be nice about this. Right, that's a saboteur that is qualified enough to be a pilot. That's about it. Also gonna send him over to be an auxiliary for the interceptors. Kyanite medic. Ah, great. The stuff of nightmares. Thanks. Chrysalid autopsy. The exoskeleton in this creature is extremely tough, but surprisingly vulnerable to explosive ammunition. The brain is well developed and its cell growth rate very fast. The creature carries 20 eggs, which are laid inside other organisms. This creature is a very effective terror weapon. Ah, yeah. So one thing that terrifies people, even in, say, it was Resident Evil Axis combat in Long War, Enemy Within mod. The Seven Nightmares. We can now research alien medics. Anyway, we need that medic research because it's part of the chain to get to medikits. In fact, once Subterranean Invasion is done, I'm going to focus on getting these two done so that we can have medikits. Roomba's done. Spy has been claimed. Maybe some more upper suits. Maybe sniper rifle manufacturing. Tactical sniper rifle. This high caliber sniper rifle sacrifices ability for accuracy and power. As there's no mass-produced model on the market, it has to be custom made. It's strongly advised to only fire this weapon from a kneeling position. Definitely is required to because it definitely does boost your accuracy. The tac sniper rifle we've seen MIB use, and luckily hasn't been used on us. But it can be equipped with standard ammunition, high explosive because reasons, and titanium bullets, which we've collected a couple of. %65% armor effectiveness. The standard ammunition factors in 20% your firing accuracy as damage. High explosive is 10% of your firing accuracy, and point blank explosive. And trait is just more damage. It's a brutal weapon. The only downside is you can't really move that much with it. 80% every time you use to fire the thing. Inside the secret files, a dossier on a Kim Harwell, a journalist affiliated with the World Paranormal News Network, the journal. Harwell has been a prominent figure in the French media investigating paranormal activity reports. She's extensively followed leads around the globe on zombie sightings. Recent reports indicate that other forces have taken an interest in her and may have her under surveillance. That is, under surveillance. Inside the top secret files, MIB Mud Ranger. A Mud Ranger much like ours, used by the Men in Black for low-profile engineering operations. For more complex tasks, multiple Mud Rangers are deployed. Carries only rudimentary weaponry, but is rather sturdy for its size and technological level. If only our Mud Rangers can go as fast as theirs, but theirs are special. Right, rats. Make me 2 more swords. Well, they at least have a better brain, just extra set of hands, I guess. It's not single-digit size strength, so I'll give it that much, but still. Experimental troop transport. Commander, I have something for you. The Council is developing a short-range transports for scientific teams, apparently for a space exploration initiative, and they asked if we'd be interested. Through a special contract, we can acquire a few prototypes at a very reasonable price. Since it's certified as scientific equipment, it might help us bypass the usual restrictions on deploying large groups of agents in the field. It can even offer some tactical advantages. That said, the designs have a few quirks. You should probably see it for yourself. Game, you're trolling me. I know what a Mud Ranger is. Very peculiar. In fact, I showcase what a Mud Ranger is. I have no interest in it. Must have been something added to 3.9, because I know what a Mud Ranger is, and I know it's a borderline beam, honestly. But on paper, it's cool looking. In reality, it doesn't really go that far. That's the main drawback on it. Alien subterranean invasion. You confirm that alien subterranean outposts are indeed intended as military bases to maintain control over major transportation routes. While human civilization knows next to nothing about Shog, apparently there are other contestants that the aliens are wary about. Would these mysterious people be enemies of the aliens? Would they be our allies, or would they treat us as yet another invading force? We must, pardon my expression, get to the bottom of this. We can now research going deeper. Alien laser rifle clip. This small efficient battery is used to power alien laser weapons. So, laser rifle, 45 laser damage. Compared to the laser... Still... I'd have to go to UFOpedia, but I think it does more damage. 20 round clip. Has no armor penetration, but it is exotic damage. Very lightweight too, 10 weight. Code of Apocalypse. In addition to other dangers, there's a mysterious power hiding among the people of Earth, flying to drown the world in chaos, but seemingly unrelated to any known alien cults or Xeno-inspired conspiracies. For many years, his presence was cultivating various groups and sects with rebellious objectives, making allies and studying enemies. Now they seem close to revealing themselves before the world, and it probably won't be good. And I researched Convenient Apocalypse. I'm not going to touch that for a while, but let's just say at least a fun. Should you research that route? Well, I won't spoil it until we actually do it ourselves. Not too off that. Yeah, just have them focus on that. I'm just trying to think what I haven't researched yet. That's important. Oh yeah, I meant to. That's not happened too late. I'll wait till next one because it's not going to matter at this point. I forgot about that, but I should put it on my list. As you would expect from various things about Meg, but sharing tech has interesting consequences and rewards. After all, we had to bail out Meg, but I want to say at least 3 times so far. Anything that's important on this list? Oh yeah, going deeper too. Something I'll work on next week, next month. I'm also unsure if the flight training prerequisite is something I need, but I'll start working on it at the very least. Swords are done. So now I have melee options. Should I have a repeat of I need something cut in half desperately? Magnums are made. Need to load those onto the Sky Raider. Alright, we can make the Tritanium rounds for the attack sniper. I sort of want some straight grenades, but I'll hold off on that for now. I guess the one thing I'll do, since I've been stalling on this for a long time, is start chopping up these zombies and their other critters. Except the Mongrels, because they're used for something that I still need to research. In fact, I think that's what I'll focus on instead of the prerequisite. And that's the end of the month. 6684 score. We're only a little bit behind our maintenance costs, but at least that makes up for the interceptor we just built. But your cedar awards going out. Voices Benefits for 6 months, Attica for a year, Tally for 6 months, Bison for a year, Rebel, Berserker, Mumbles for a year and a half, Physics for 6 months, Bleacher the Second for a year and a half, Unnamed for half a year, Legend for a year and a half, and the rest of these are unnamed for either a year or 6 months. And that's where I'll call it good for today. We made it to the end of August. Slowly inching closer to the start of the invasion era, and I'm still well, we're on our way to getting medikits as well as getting laser guns of the elite variety. Still hoping to eventually find a welder so I can get cyber armor, which is as good as armor gets until the invasion starts. But see what August has in store of us next time.